So we're looking for that, that right person, and the questions that we get to ask gives us an idea about those. That sort of also leads into the investment in time in yourself as a leader to understand exactly what it is that you want and the people that you want to work with. Yeah, so it's going through that process, creating those systems for yourself to be able to identify what it is you want. Because a lot of people, and I speak to a lot of bookkeepers that just want to jump in and get a staff member, and they go, we want these skills, this time, these hours, this, qualifications, this, ability, but they forget about, what else makes that person and how important that is to put that right fit in with you. So having a couple of conversations, it's not just a one conversation or one skills test. I know in pure bookkeeping we have the phone conversation before they go to the skills test, and then they have a face-to-face interview. And I used to also take my candidates, because I had a local business, across the road for a coffee. So you get to talk to them about different parts of their life, if you like, and their culture, outside of the work environment. So you're getting a bit more casual about the family and about their time commitments, and so you're getting a better feel for for that person as well. So the more you can learn about the person and pre-work about yourself, how you work as a leader and what you want, is going to help you build that dream team, that help you succeed with whoever you do put on. I think that's really important.
Yeah. So I think another just thought had just popped into my mind then, that when I was creating and building my dream team, I was always absolutely 100% honest with my team. So there was no, I often hear bookkeepers say they're not going to recruit until they have every system in place and it's all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. When you're really busy, that's unlikely to happen. So you can aim for it, you can try your hardest and things like that. And what I usually say is, it doesn't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect. Your business will always be evolving. So rather than, I guess, putting on a facade that, my business is perfect and I've got all the systems in place and now I'm going to recruit this person and they'll think I'm awesome and stuff like that. You just have an honest conversation with them and say, look, I'm in the process of putting my systems into place. I'm going to recruit now and I'm really excited about having you on board, but I actually need some help. I need help from you to implement I've got the ideas, I know what I need to do, but I just don't have the time to implement it all. So I'm going to recruit, and so you enroll them, you engage them, you get them excited about the project of not just bookkeeping, it's actually helping you create the systems. But in and then the walk begins, the walk together of honesty and reliability and being truthful about, things that are not quite right, or, gee, you let me down about that. And, having honest, as I say, they're not cogs in a wheel, they're human beings. And yes, they might let you down sometimes. You might let them down sometimes. But if you can be honest with them, you will build trust. They will see that you're not trying to be perfect, because people see through that. They see through the facade, because when they only, pull open the curtain a little bit and they see that there's no systems in place, and then what you told me just before, that everything was perfect and all the systems were in place, and I've just had a peek in there and it's not. So what part of trust, how does that build trust? So you must be honest, and that means being a bit vulnerable as well, which you might find a little bit confronting but I've got to be, I'm the leader, I am the manager, I've got to be the one that's strong and holding. No, you don't have to. But that's not my management style anyway. And it worked for me to be completely honest. And I think that's how I then built loyalty and trust and friendship, because you're honest with your friends. So if you want to build loyalty with your team, they need to become part of, you know, your family in a way. Even if it's a remote team, whatever, you want to know what's going on in their world. Take a genuine interest in what's going on. In fact, even with a remote team, you have to do that. It's even a little bit harder because you can't take them all out for coffee or go out for dinner or something like that. So you've got to find other ways of getting to know them and communicating with them as well. But be honest. Don't try to pretend it's something that it's not.